Item number 3, roll call. Would you rather do it that way? Normally we have, the chairman does that, but do you want to call roll call or?
If the chairman wouldn't mind, you mind? Steve?
Okay, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Sounds fancier that way anyway. So roll call, please.
Chairman Lucas Slotcher,
Here.
Vice Chair Ryan Peters, Commissioner Randy Barnes,
Here.
Commissioner Patrick Bray, Commissioner Leslie Miller,
Here.
Commissioner Kathleen Short,
Here.
Commissioner Vicki Hamilton.
Here.
All right, thank you. We have a quorum. Item number 4, approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Does anyone have any corrections or comments? Or if not, do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Second. I have a motion and a second to approve last month's minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, public comments. Anyone from the public who's here who wishes to speak on a non-agenda item? Anybody wish to speak? See none. Moving on. Item number 6, disclosure of ex parte communications. Anyone from the commission? Seeing none. Item number 7, old business. No old business?
Nope.
Okay. Item number 8, case number 13-210-000, rezoning to amend the El Cedro PAD to change the land use designation from commercial to industrial on parcel 10 and a portion of parcel 13. Welcome back, Steve. And I'll open up for public hearing.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commission members. Subject property is located between Elwood and the Commerce Drive alignments west of Cotton Lane. Parcel 10 is approximately 49.5 acres. Portion of parcel 13 subject to this request is about 21 acres. Surrounding the subject parcels are to the north, west, and south. The El Cedro PAD, the larger PAD, is 637 acres. To the east is the Goodyear Crossing Industrial Park. This is the existing land use plan showing a parcel 10 and a portion of parcel 13 subject to the change. Right now they are designated as commercial in the El Cedro PAD. And this is the proposed condition where both those parcels would now be changed from commercial to industrial. And also as part of this request, you'll notice the parcel numbering has changed. As outlined in a staff report, the table there shows some of the parcels changing, and this shows what those will ultimately be. As part of this request, we did send out notice for the citizen review process and for this public hearing. To date, staff has not received any public inquiries. We do find the request is consistent with the property's industrial land use as designated in the general plan. We do find the proposed change will be compatible with the surrounding area. And as such, we are recommending approval subject to the stipulations in the staff report. With that, Mr. Chairman, my presentation is complete. I'm available for any questions, as is the applicant.
Okay. Thank you, Steve. Would the applicant like to speak? Please state your name and address for the record.
Jeff Bliley, 4800 North Scottsdale Road, here on behalf of the applicant, the property owner. I just want to concur with everything that Steve said. We're in agreement with the staff report, everything that's in there. We have somebody that's interested in purchasing all of the industrial property in El Cedro and is very interested in then moving forward and trying to continue what's happening across the street as far as putting in some more industrial type uses in here. So we think it's a good change, and it really fits the character of the area. And frankly, there was probably too much commercial on the property, given what's happening a mile to the north on Cotton up at that large center, and there's a lot of commercial opportunities there. So we just are asking for your support tonight, and happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the commission?
I have one.
Commissioner Barnes?
Without asking you to disclose anything that's going on, do you have, you said you have a buyer, do you have is it a single buyer, like another Amazon, or is it, you think it's going to be parceled up?
It's not an end user buyer. It's a development company that's interested in developing the whole property as more industrial type uses. And they actually have some site planning that they're working through. We'll probably be, once this is approved, hopefully gets approved, we'll be following up with some platting. They need to subdivide some of the property and get it split up. But their intent, they're very anxious to get this piece of property and start moving on it. But they're not an end user, so I don't have that answer for you.
Okay.
Right, yeah. The entity that's buying it does specialize in industrial development, though. That's what they do.
Okay. Anybody else from the commission? My only comment, what you're proposing is the appropriate land use. There's an oversupply of commercial, like you stated, up there at Yuma and Cotton. So to convert it back to the industrial is the right thing to do, and it fits.
Yeah, we think it's a good fit.
Yeah. And I have one question for staff. The parcel 13, that's owned by the city of Goodyear, correct?
Yes, sir. That is, yes.
Okay. So, other than that, anything else from the commission? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Staff have anything else? Okay. With that, I'll close the public hearing. Any further discussion from the commission? Can I have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve case number 13210000002.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
I second.
Second.
Who was it?
Reverend County.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Moving along, item number 9, staff communications. Joe?
I believe the only things I had to mention to you tonight was that we do have a couple of cases scheduled, PAD amendments for next month's meeting, possibly one plat, industrial plat. And then secondly, I did want to kind of inquire how the electronic agenda packet worked or didn't work for you this time, and if you have any opinions as to how it went or how it could do better. We're certainly interested in hearing that so that we can make this work for everybody.
Okay. Do you have any feedback from the commission?
I think it was probably a mixed bag. I thought it was fine, but I think I'm in the minority.
I thought it was fine as well, but I'm sort of set up to print it out and everything, so it doesn't bother me. But if the commission would prefer to go back to the old way, that's fine by me. Commissioner Miller?
Oh, me? I did not enjoy this at all. If you want to save on paper, because no matter what, somebody's paper is being used. But maybe if you had a binder, which we each got, and you put in with the little plastic holders, and then you could take it out and use it again, fine. But I did not like it.
Yeah, I like the printed copies too.
I guess one problem that I see when we start getting applications where the applicant provides a 1 or 2 inch thick binder, the folks obviously aren't going to print that out.
Right.
So I don't know how you solve that issue, if you have that delivered or what you do there. So, any other comments?
I'm fine with it. As long as it doesn't get too big, as long as it stays small, so we can print it out. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I think it was easy for this month just because it's one case. But I mean, even though I review stuff at home, I do like to have stuff in front of me here as well to kind of refer back to, and maybe something another commissioner picks up on. And I don't have an iPad, so I don't have anything to, go back and, review it that way. So, as we get more cases, I don't know how much I'd enjoy it.
Bless you.
With those comments, I don't know where we go from there.
We could do one of two things. We could stay with the option to do electronic and paper, so you could tell us what your preference is, or we could go all the way back to paper, and that's certainly your call.
Any suggestions from the commission?
You don't want my suggestion. You don't want my suggestion.
Well, we appreciate the feedback because we wanted to try this and we can't make it better or improve upon what we're doing unless we try and then figure it out. So we appreciate the comments. Thank you very much. I think at this point, we'll talk about it some more, about options. I don't know if iPads for everybody is something in the future or not. That is how the council is doing it, because they're able to bring the iPad to the meeting and then they still have the material in front of them and they don't have to print it out, but they have it available. So that does put you at a disadvantage by not having that device. So with that said, we'll plan on going paper next month just to make sure everybody's on track as we explore other options.
My suggestion would be, since we had mixed comments, is maybe stay on the same, paperless, but if a commissioner wants to have a paper copy at their house, you can just mail it to them or
Yeah.
do whatever. That would work too. Or maybe the council will lend us their iPads.
I'm sure they will.
Would it help if we gave you a ream of paper each?
And toner.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
toner.
I think it's the toner that is probably the biggest challenge. I agree.
All right, was there anything else?
No, anything else? Okay. Yeah, come on.
All right, I said we were gonna set a record tonight. For the record, it's 6:14 p.m.
Wow.
Meeting adjourned.
Wow.
We're really glad that we
Is it,
voted Lucas in his chair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
And he's behaving.
That's why I'm looking. I don't want to do
Oh,
another
no,
swan
please don't.
dive.
Please don't. Well, that was brief.